Mike the Ref Maloney, Big Bad Boris on the call here tonight.
Let's go! Let's go!
Third! Super Kick Party! Yeah, pay the money for that. No one. And of course, you gotta get the hop in the skin. Hey, yo, 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 and away we go. Happy anniversary to one and all here. It is the 1 year anniversary of AEW Collision. It is going to be a fun night tonight of action. I'm going to move over here a little bit, give a little bit of room to my friend Gretz here. Might be the last time we get to see him this year, so, I thought I'd give him a little bit more of a free ride here, let him sit on the counter and watch a little wrestling with us tonight. But yeah. It's been a crazy week here for wrestling, and I think some of the biggest news on the AEW side is actually has only to do with Canada right now. Indirectly, where things are starting to put together to make a lot of sense here, but Wrestling Observer has reported that Rogers Communications has struck a deal with Warner Brothers Discovery to have all their content on their channel starting in January. Of course, if you've listened at all about talk about wrestling and whatnot, AEW is on the Warner Brothers network, and Rogers actually owns Sportsnet, the other brand of channels that hosts wrestling here. Currently, they have all the WWE shows, including all the PLEs, available on their on-demand service. Right now, we have to go through the TSN to get them, and frankly, I'll be honest, the TSN service absolutely sucks. Even today, I was wondering if I'm going to have to wait right till the show starts to be able to watch this today, so... But it seems to have loaded up. We should be good to go here in about 2 minutes' time. But it's big for us here in Canada because there's a potential now that Dynamite, Rampage, Collision could all be on regular TV every week, rather than being on a specialty channel that you have to search out and, more importantly, pay extra for. Right now, WWE is under their regular sports package, so it should work out just fine. I just don't hope this doesn't turn out to be like a monkey's paw, and where, oh yeah, they're going to have this great, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, they're going to put it on the on-demand at increased price. Hey, Jay Quick, how you doing this, huh? Saturday night's all right for colliding and for fighting. Yeah, this is going to be a fun night, definitely for sure. I got to pull up the card here as we're getting ready for the show here. I know that the Blackpool Combat Club has progressed from CMLL all the way up to New Japan now. It's going to be the Blackpool Combat Club in 8-man tag against the Mighty Don't Kneel, Leo Rush, and Rocky Romero. That's going to be a freaking match. Been watching WWE, AAA, and now colliding. Oh, it is fun to be a wrestling fan right now with all the stuff that's available. I'll be Mike. I'm not going to say I'll be Frank, but I haven't watched Clash of the Castle yet due to work.
You heard that? That's good news. Want to buy down the keys?
Sorry, I'm hearing some weird sounds coming from outside the door. My apologies here. Seeing Clash of the Castle today. Neighbors, I love them.
You just got here? Wow, I'm fast.
All right, sorry, my bad. Little bit of Yeah, I should go shut that door right away, but it's too dang hot here right now. No, Clash of the Castle happened earlier today. Saw the quick results. I don't mind what would happen with it. We got... I'm really happy to hear that the Unholy Union won the tag titles. Oh. So Christian is the unofficial host for tonight. AAA now has a TV deal in America on a Spanish channel. That's a bonus. Let's go for a win there. Oh God, what does Christian have in store for us tonight? But yeah, even we've had AEW get deals. We got WWE. We got New Japan who is on the Fight Network, which it's the same network as TNA right now. So if you can get that, you can also get the ability to check out a lot more wrestling. The accessibility to wrestling as a whole. What is Claudio doing with a caution cone? They actually announced that Wheeler Yuta owns a title. Now, if he would ever defend it or show up on ROH TV, would be great. Sorry, now I get to refocus here. He wants everybody to be cautious. Yeah, fair enough. But the fact that he has that pure title, he should be, that pure title is supposed to be the ultimate in being cautious as things going wrong. Oh, you meant for Claudio and his caution cone. Yeah, I completely agree with you here. Sorry, timing's a little off today compared to what it normally is here, so forgive me if I'm a little slow. I'll catch up on these things as we go. Surprised when AAA was? I'm not. Like, the New Japan show on the Fight Network, I think it's usually about a month and a half back. It's not first run, it's second run kind of stuff. But it's still recent enough that you understand what's going on, right? But how cool is it that the Blackpool Combat Club are facing every organization in the world right now? So the interview these guys did when they won the titles was somewhat epic. I believe the term they used was they raw dogged the champions. They just get away with a lot more in terms of promos there, so. Now Noah has a show tomorrow with an announcement by WWE during that Noah show. Yeah, I got a feeling that they're going to be sending over some people. Shinsuke will probably be there. I'm just hoping that people get out and do more stuff. That's the big thing for me. Like this Forbidden Door, I know a lot of people were upset with the fact that it wasn't Natalya, that it was Tatum Paxley that answered Jordan Grace's challenge. Honestly, I'd like to see them work up to a match with Natty. And there's a way you could do that. All it takes is one more appearance and say, hey, you got a little taste of what NXT has to offer. Now let's see what you can handle when I'm around. That's all it's going to take. And people in TNA are just going to go over the moon about it. Plus, also, you got to figure out who's going to be showing up for the Battle Royal for Trick Williams' title. Jordan versus Natty Slammiversary. You either do it there or maybe they will. Because it's that much closer, maybe they do the Dana Brooke or Ash by Elegance match with Jordan at Slammiversary set up Natty for Bound for Glory. Because you also got to remember, is Natty signed? If Natty isn't signed, then there's multiple ways we could do this here. Because I still would love to see Natty part of the Owen Hart tournament, right? Even having a Natty versus Tony Vinyl. I don't think anybody should be surprised that it's going to be Mariah May versus Tony Storm in Wembley. Oh, they just showed the graphic for the Acclaim there. Did you guys see on X that the Bucks fined Bowens for his disparaging comments on social media towards them? I absolutely love when I see stuff like that. I can't wait to see Lee Moriarty, Dante Martin tonight. Who's going to find the Bucks for their attire? I'm with you on that. I think it's always a little bit about that extra money here. Oh, that is going to be a hell of a main event tonight. The Bang Bang Gang in the House of Black. I wouldn't say much about intensity just for the fact that, he hasn't wrestled a singles match yet. Which I think, I'll be honest, I think it's smart. Smart that Wheeler hasn't worked a singles match yet in case he gets into any problems. Working these 8-man tags since he's come back, it's as little effort with maximum results here. I love a team that can wear some orange gear and be successful here, but it just makes them pop. That orange gear just pops right now. So, for the record, I'm just happy to see Mox's home company. He's been here for a couple of weeks, Jay Quick. The thing is, he does have that IWGP title, so he does have to make his regular appearances out there. And uh-oh. That is awesome. You know it's textbook where he's going back and forth with those drop kicks in the corner. He's called it the Yes Lock. Isn't that patented? Shane's getting to the ropes now. I love how Shivani's correcting real quick here. It's a LaBelle lock, thank you. You would think it's patented? Yeah, it probably is. So it just means a little extra money that Tony Khan's got to pay WWE again. But yeah, this show is absolutely stacked. Thank you once again, everybody, for stopping in, checking things out. I truly do appreciate it. Man, does TMDK work so well together. All right, and I'm lucky enough we get to hear everything inside picture-in-picture. Wonder who Christian's going to ask who don't have a dad tonight. I don't know what's going to happen there. This could be the most nuclear episode ever here tonight. Maybe you'll pull out Father Christmas and just pull a big swerve on everybody here tonight. Chat, who do you think he's going to call out? I think this is going to be a bit of a make or break match for Thunder Rosa tonight, to be honest. O'Reilly and Henry, all right, so that should be O'Reilly getting a win finally. The only way that O'Reilly doesn't get a win against Anthony and Henry is if they're really trying to push a storyline here right now. Nigel is a godsend, you know that? His hatred for Bryan Danielson is like so well known. Moxley brings a chair in. Nope, we're not having that. Then Remsburg gets notified that he's number 2. Yeah, you can't really have Moxley too much in this match because realistically, since these are 4 New Japan guys, he should dominate over all of them. Especially in this scenario. Romero, the smallest guy of the 4 of them. Well, I guess Leo Rush might be the smallest one, actually. So awesome that Rocky Romero can switch sides so easily here, even though it is technically a 2-face, 2-heel team here. I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do right now. That was a Trump Tower drop, not just a Manhattan drop there. I guess you don't want to mention Trump too many times right now. Oh, Claudio got the hot tag. I want to see Claudio be world champ someday. Seriously, like, he's one of those guys that needs to be. And I understand that he was ROH world champion, but that was in a special period. What is Claudio doing? Jumping uppercut. Not the best camera view of it, but still pretty good job here. Anything he wants. Just think about this, guys. Claudio won the ROH World title with a swing. Well, that'll break that up in a hurry. That was a hell of a drop kick by Yuta if he's going that far. Nichols just said nope. Should have kept swinging Jericho to retirement. I'll give you that. I love Moxley. Seriously. Moxley just sits there and wrecks stuff up and then gets out of the ring for the tag. Now this is a nuclear tag here. Out of nowhere! Out of nowhere! Mox is like, you guys got it, yeah. I love a delay pile driver. Nah, it's a side chin lock. Oh, I was gonna say, come on, hit a spear. In the spirit of today, hit a spear. All right, Leo, you're about to, oh my goodness. No way. Could you imagine Leo Rush pitting Jon Moxley? That would shock two organizations. Second frog spot. Oh God. Leo's dead. Mox is back up. Mox will retire, yeah. Nice reversal. Wow. TMDK showing up here. Oh, there's a Psycho knee. You notice Nichols never goes straight out. He always hits the ropes for Olympic Slam. Destino. Oh, we're waiting for this all match. And the client's like, maybe I guess I should now. Well, like guy like Romero, he could sit there for an hour. Ha! He slows down. Everyone's like, no. Wonder if Danielson ever watches the show back and hears what Nigel says. Maybe. I guarantee you get a laugh out of it. Oh, God. Yeah, this is over. Yeah, Leo was there to die. I think that was pretty obvious at this point. Does that swing come with an air sickness bag? I just love the fact that Claudio could change gears on how fast he goes or how slow he goes on it. But yeah, it's going to be fun to see Moxley Forbidden Door with Naito. I like to see what the rest of the BCC is going to do there. Oh, Mox got a mic. This should be fun. Please tell me it's an MLW team up here. You didn't turn the mic on. Well, Moxley's being dead serious right now. It would actually be pretty cool if Naito could win the title back on an AEW show. Because that's some pretty good business there if you could actually have the title change there rather than having it. Because nobody actually believes that's going to happen for the most part. It would just be really cool to see. Okay, so they're showing off what they're going to be doing on Wednesday here with MJF and Roosh. That's going to be fun. So make sure you pop in here on Wednesday. We're going to be here, right? We're going to be here early. We're going to be ready to go. See if I can pull things up a little bit earlier on Wednesday just because of that. We can get through a lot of our topics here. Noble Night Nocturne, are we though? We'll be here. We're going to have a ton of fun. Personally, this is some good ass wrestling, I believe, as we call it in the phrase of Tekken these days. I'm really impressed on how AEW has really picked up their production packages here like this, these setups for the matches. Actually gives you a reason to watch a little bit more, right? So, by the way, Noble Knight, good to see you here tonight. So who's Shivani got it? Shivani's probably talking to the Acclaim now. All right, well, somebody's getting fined again tonight. Or Cutler's showing up, one or the other. Caster's not coming out with a mic, so I think we pretty much won there. Also, it is the Acclaim going to get that title shot. Fair enough. I was hoping for some Forbidden Door content, but... Tony's not interviewing him, he just brought him out. Wow!
Well, those guys issued a $5,000 fine against my partner for disparaging company executives. Well,
there's the reprimand.
seems like these company executives are out of touch with the AEW fans. Isn't that right?
What is true, they are out of touch.
The people don't want a couple of women suit wearing acting like snitch ass bitches. No, they want Platinum Max on the mic roasting everybody.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
They want Anthony and Billy hitting the scissor.
Okay, we'll take that.
And they want to see the Acclaim become the new World Tag Team Champions this Wednesday.
No, we don't. And it's not a championship match next Wednesday, you doofus.
If I were you guys, I wouldn't focus your pettiness on raps, on tweets. I would focus on the fact that this Wednesday night on Dynamite, you
Really?
Platinum Max the Acclaimed, former AEW Tag Team Champions, former AEW Trios Champions, the winningest tag team in the history of this company.
Yeah, that's true.
And we want our tag titles back, and all we have to do is beat you twice. So you know what? Go ahead. Do your worst. Find us. Find me. Because all we care about is doing anything it takes.
Well, at least we know where the money coming in for the new TV deal is going to be taken from. We'll give a little bit to the Acclaim.
Matter of fact, forget a fine. You take that fine, stick it straight up your virgin asses because Platinum Max and
Really?
here in Youngstown, Ohio is about to kick it old school for you two. Yo! Yo!
Oh, no, Cutler's coming out.
Yo! Listen! No!
Ah, Brandon.
You listen! This one-year anniversary of Collision should be a night of praise for our EVPs.
Brandon's got a little bass in his voice tonight.
Carried this show on their backs since day one. But you lip noodles choose your public platform to disparage them every chance you get. So if it's a fine you want, you got it, pal. You're fine. Last time it was 5,000. This time it's 10,000. And next time it's gonna be 15.
Oh, God. I'll still take this over Jericho, though.
But these guys had my back in Los Angeles, so I wanted to come out there and give them the good news. Guys, Tony Khan has reversed these fines. He's giving you back your money. And Brandon, that's all we need to hear from you today, young man.
Hit him. Hit him, Daniels. Yes. Well, I got a very strong feeling we're going to get.
All the EVPs aren't going to be happy.
We're going to get Christopher Daniels in that Blood and Guts match. I think that's almost a guarantee at this point. All right, the crowd is somewhat into it. I'm not going to say a lot, but it's still into it a little bit. Like I said, I'll still take that over a Jericho segment, but it still earns a...
What the hell was that?
When you got to spend extra time, like 5 minutes of well-earned time for this show, having two EVPs fight with each other who aren't EVPs, two EVP representatives fight with each other. Next thing you know, we're gonna have two EVPs going at those two going at it in a match probably. Wow, they're going early on this. Deonna Purrazzo, Thunder Rosa, no DQ. That is going to be a lot of fun. By the way, I got my Deonna Purrazzo shirt on right now. Age of the Virtuosa. I'm also very happy to say that the Oilers are winning 1-0 currently, so that's always a bonus. Wayne, you're doing your job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Good guy, good guy, good guy, good guy, good guy. Sorry, I got to match up where I got to see exactly where he is so I can do that. But yeah, I don't know how much I really want to see Acclaimed anymore as a tag team, but you know what? It's a filler feud to get us over to Blood and Guts coming up July 24th. I can live with it. I don't want to see this on Forbidden Door. I don't want to see any part of this on Forbidden Door. I want to see those interpromotional matches on Forbidden Door. We've already got one regular signed matchup here in Swerve and Will Ospreay. we got our inner promotional setup. Mira Shirakawa, Tony Storm, Mercedes Moné, Stephanie Vacher, Tetsuya Naito, John Moxley, very loosely, but I think that's solid enough of a match where you can. It's the outsider holding the hometown title, so you got a chance to actually reverse that around. So I want to see more inter-promotional. We got Orange Cassidy, Zack Sabre Jr. set up as well. I know Jeff Cobb has put out an open challenge as part of his TV title. I think we're going to get a lot of matches announced next week simply because it just doesn't make logistical sense to bring everybody over here to have them on Dynamite to set up any kind of matches if you want to do it that way. And I don't mind that, actually. Give us a couple promos to show us who we're going to be seeing here, and we should be good to go in this case. All right, we're coming back from commercial break. I still feel this match right here is make it or break it for Thunder Rosa here in terms of, having any kind of momentum whatsoever. Oh, I see people are upset already. Throwing out their qualms about McDavid and Draisaitl here. For the fact that, you and I have as many goals in the finals as McDavid and Draisaitl. Yeah, okay. That shirt looks familiar. I like when they're having an ODQ match or like a street fight. They actually come out in street clothes. No fancy gear, no upscale dresses. This is just out about beating the hell out of each other. And watch Thunder Rosa come out in full gear. No. Yeah, this looks like a good old-fashioned fight coming up. Get her, Purrazzo. Get her. Right here. There you go. Smart. So smart. It's a good way to start the match. Oh. Nice work by Rosa there. Well, the crowd's a little fired up into it here. I will give AEW some credit, though. This is a fight that, oh my God, the Oilers are up 2-0. Might as well leave the cup at Edmonton. Well, take the cup back to Florida because you need to keep it in. We'll have to pick it up on Game 7. I also think there might be some imposter syndrome here. Dallas did it yesterday to Boston. Oh, nice. Oh, this is smart. Well, she didn't need that arm anyway, right? Oh, kendo stick coming in.
Both these competitors have faced Tony Storm for the AEW Women's title, as will Nina Shirakawa at Forbidden Door.
All right, we're setting up some chairs here. So I like that they're actually using the stipulation, not screwing around with it.
Will it be Tony's tits?
AEW and this more hardcore style for the women always seems to be a highlight in many ways. Like, you know, these barbed wire matches with the tag teams actually work out really amazing on Rampage. Crowd's getting excited for spots, but there you go. There's a table. Everybody's fired up for a table. Thunder Rosa could barely lift that table, and then she gets smooked with it. Yeah, it seems like this is going to be a great... Hackinsdale, New Jersey, Nigel. It would have to be like a German name that Nigel would screw up here, right? Maybe he's still bitter about the World Cup or the Euros right now. Nigel is on point tonight.
One more man will move on to the ladder match for the TNT Championship coming up at Forbidden Door. 3 already in. Hichecero, Dalton Castle, one-on-one tonight. Right now, Thunder Rosa needs to try to make a comeback. She thought that
I think that might be our first wrestling move we've seen tonight. We doing a stump puller? Oh no. Oh, I haven't seen this in forever. That face stomp right into the table like that. Why is it every time I hear Nigel talk, I just hear Gorilla Monsoon in my head yelling, "Would you stop?" No, she's not.
there's a lot of that in AEW, right? A lot of competition, a lot of dislikes. And pump kicks. Both ladies go down, and now Mike Posey, the referee, checked it in.
All right, now both of them are down. Let them count to 10, then we have to do a rematch of this.
And Thunder Rosa looking up and around. Deonna Purrazzo gets up on all fours here. Surveying the scene to see what they can get their hands on. Again, there's no disqualification. Purrazzo trying to use the chair, but
Now they're going to fight over the one chair that isn't in the corner here.
and now the battle for the chair goes on. Live coming to you from Youngstown, Ohio, the Cavelli Center. This is the 1-year anniversary of AEW Collision on a Saturday night.
Oh, that made a sound. I like that. The fact you tap it against the table instead of tapping it against the mat makes an extra hollow sound in that.
Into the gut. They got. You can hear that one everywhere here. And again.
So hard for her to get up here, so.
Pick up by Thunder Rosa. Oh, got the Samoan drop on the chair, and that right leg got pinned. 1, 2. Very awkward landing, and of course you put someone through a table when it's put up. Right. There's a little bit of give there, a little bit of a break. And nothing now.
Oh. Trying to feed her into the. Uh-oh. So what are they going to try to do here?
Deonna is hurt now, and that chair is still wedged, as you can see.
Well, there goes your table here, or chair here. Okay. That's a modified version of a Cheeky Nando's if I've ever seen one. And I can see where they had that chair in the back. They were going to do a little extra. Really enjoyed this. It's actually, you know, for two people that just didn't have a very good match on the pre-show of the pay-per-view, they're actually doing a not bad job here. I guess familiarity breeds contempt here in some ways. Oh boy. Well, okay, garbage can. What are you doing? Why would you worry about a table at this point? Oh, Jesus. Let me just smack you with... Oh, God. This ain't gonna work. Color me pointless. It did work. Holy crap. Nice job, Thunder Rosa. That got this crowd going. All right, a little breathing again. Tarasenko scored 2-1 Oilers. That game's going to be a little bit of a craze fest here coming up. That table ain't staying there. Yeah, that table ain't staying up, so you're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way here. Tombstone. Appreciate a good tombstone there as a reversal. Oh, Thunder Rosa, Jesus. Yeah, but she's got to realize a rope break doesn't help her. Ah, the cameraman didn't need anything. Cameraman didn't need... And she's out. It's an interesting way to win it. I love this setup. It was more of an instant finish, but it also works out to be part of a non-finish in a way, too. Plus, the cameraman's going to be pissed. That's $1,000 down the toilet. Mr. McGee, how the hell are you doing tonight? We're having a ton of fun here tonight. It's been great. That 8-man tag was great. The women's match was great. It wasn't great to have two representatives of EVPs fighting back and forth here, bickering, but I guess we got to stick with the Acclaim. We stick with the Acclaimed. How was your day? I know you were watching Clash at the Castle. Getting all confused as I was watching on Discord, watching your comments because I couldn't watch the show. It's so funny that CM Punk interjects himself in the main event of Clash of the Castle on the same night that the show that was made for him turns 1. Yeah, that very well might be one of the 2 best matches in AEW Collision history there. The Zodiac said, hi, can't make it, has real friends. Yeah, I know. I saw a couple notes pop up. Also, the fact that I know he's scared. Let's just face it, he's scared. He's a Florida fan, and we finally got the odds even in the Stanley Cup final here. And yes, I do mean Florida's got their 3 wins already. Punk showing up Clash. I'm done dealing with Punk. Like, this whole setup with McIntyre getting screwed twice in England, especially in Scotland here. I'm just completely done with it, so. But chat, I gotta run to the little boys' room for a second. I'll throw some music on. I'll be right back here. Sorry about that, chat. Hey, Cameron, good to see you here. And let me get rid of that there. Unfortunately, I had some A&W right before the show, so unfortunately, I couldn't hold it. I have to typically have to. I try to get a little earlier, but rough day for you. Hope you feel a little better today compared to yesterday. I know you were having a rough time yesterday with the Celtics and whatnot. Went 0 for 4. Hey, you know what? That's why you go 4 for 4 tomorrow. Couldn't win again. Hey, did you see us last night on MLB The Show? We ended up playing the Padres 9 times in one night to finish off a program. So, stretch. All right. Well, but yeah, to get back to your comment here, McG. Let me. Oh, sorry. I guess the camera can't see it too well. The joys of green screen. Suddenly I disappear. Well, Elgato's black screen green screen feature is automatic. And I guess my biggest problem is the fact I'm wearing all black tonight, so it doesn't pick me up as well. It's a problem with wrestling shirts in general. But, yeah, I could just imagine CM Punk killing the atmosphere there. I'm really happy that Dawn and Fire got the tag titles. I heard Jade looked like crap from many people. She looked like crap when she didn't have help around her. That's basically the best way to put that. Piper Niven apparently was a little nervous, I think is the best way to put it. Until Chelsea took over in a way. My God, Dalton Castle's so fun to watch. But yeah, once again, everybody, thank you for stopping by here. I appreciate it. As we're checking out AEW Collision here. Uh-oh. Versa the Bangarang. The more Dalton on TV, better. Absolutely. And Hichecero almost gets pinned. 1-4 teams, 2 at AEW, 1 for 8. Oh, fair enough. You know what? The thing is, don't focus on having on your bad days. Learn from them, or else you're never going to get better. Start on the 18U team in your 16. Like I said, you're going to have your bad days. Especially when you're playing overage. I know we used to have a bunch of like... Oilers up 3-1, by the way. Face the guy throwing 95. Ugh. That sounds like me yesterday trying to take on a knuckleballer. We ended up taking Waldron on twice yesterday. Lost the chip with my... fair enough. You know what? Like I said, sometimes it just happens. Like, that's a lesson I hope everybody has in life. Some days you're just not going to have it. I don't care whether it's wrestling. I don't care whether it's... What game is tomorrow for? Oh. Hichecero gets the win. Looks like we might get a different type of 6-man team coming up for Forbidden Door. I don't mind this. Like you said, more Dalton Castle on our TV, the better. Who's going to come for the save, though? I'll get to that in just a moment here. Oh, and here come two boys. Oh, I know who they are. Jesus. Garcia Shibata? Oh, Garcia and Matt, okay. Gotta love the tracksuit. We got a commercial break coming up, Cameron. I haven't forgot about you. We'll get to the commercial break here, and then Oh God, we got Christian Cage's Father's Day special coming up. This is going to be a classic moment here. This is either going to be the greatest segment in history or the worst. But yeah, to answer a couple of your questions here for me, tomorrow we're going to be here. I'm going to Gamescom Canada here. It's our local gaming exhibition here in Edmonton, trade show. That's on from 10 to 6. We'll see how long I stay there for. I want to see if maybe I can hang around for the Street Fighter finals at noon and whatnot, and maybe see a little bit of the Tekken final if they got enough people for that there, and when they have that running. When I get back, we're actually going to get into Garwo Mocker the Wolves for the Xbox 360. It's going to be a bit of the Backbreaker Fight Club tomorrow night, so we'll talk a little bit about Gamescom. We'll talk a little bit about that. We'll talk about a little bit of City of the Wolves coming out. We'll talk about some of the announcements coming out of things. And as for your other question, did you give up on WWE GM? No, I did not. However, one thing I did learn is if you try and do something for too long, you get burnt out. And the fact that my work schedule has changed this month specifically. I do have an on-call every week. And plus, on the weekends, like including today, like I told you guys, I normally try to get home a little earlier so I can get a proper meal in me before we start. We get extra stores this month. So with that being extra stores, that means extra work, which means if there's anything extra you got to do, you got to take your time, get it done. And it just means I don't have enough time to do anything else. So I said for the month of June, we're going to clear it off right now. June 30th is Forbidden Door here. It's also going to be our 4-year affiliate anniversary here, and I will be joined by the one and only Zodiac, aka Chris Copleen of the Retro Hangover podcast. We're going to be chatting up some matches, some Forbidden Door, get some excitement here as we're going along. And then following that, we're going to get back into the cycle of season 2. So starting Wednesday, July 3rd, sorry. Wednesday, July 3rd, I get to officially tell you, we'll be back with season 2 of our WWE 2K24 GM mode as we try to maintain first place. Honestly, Cameron, I just bought a new facility in that game. I'm damn well going to use it, so. But yeah, that's what's coming up. We'll talk about what's going on tonight here with, like, this thing here with Christian Cage. This could be all over the place. It's the top of the hour, which usually means he tries to do something. Oh.
You're facing Moriarty in a qualifier for the TNT Championship Ladder Match at Forbidden Door, but both Shane Taylor Promotions and Top Flight have been banned from ringside.
SCP, we are about friendly competition. Moriarty, I remember a time where you were once about friendly competition. Doctor, let me ask you something. Are you running? No. Are you scared? No. No. Because you're looking at one of the best high flyers.
Every flight is a red-eye flight. Nice.
Right in that Forbidden Door, we will be crowning a new TNT champion in Dante Martin. What's up, man? Long time no see. You got yourself a new friend. I don't know if you knew this or not, but me and Andretti, we actually got a little bit of history. And, as far as you, nice to meet you. Leo Rush. Yeah, I know who you are. Look, man. No heat. I just wanted to come over here. Say good luck on your match tonight. Maybe I'll see you guys around. Yeah?
Uh-oh. Leo Rush, Dante Martin? Yes, please. Or maybe we get Top Flight and Action Andretti versus the Gates of Agony and Mother Wayne with a mic?
You boo a mother? How dare you?
Like I said, this is either going to be the greatest segment in the world or it's going to be the worst. And I don't think it's going to be the worst because Jericho ain't here tonight. It's just so perfect that they're doing this on Father's Day weekend. The 1 year anniversary, the Father's Day weekend. DILF of the year. We went there, Nigel. Ha! Shivani with the line of the year. So many great fathers, and there's Darth Vader. Huh. Hi, Head Darth Vader. Good to see you. That was awesome.
Spending the most important holiday of the year in the Rust Belt, but here we are. So Youngstown, sit down and shut your mouths while I conduct my business.
Very interesting chair they got there. They couldn't find a better throne for him.
Now I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge exactly what today is. Today is the anniversary of my son Nick Wayne's biological father, Buddy Wayne's untimely passing.
Unfortunately, that is true.
And as a child, that can affect you in many different ways. It can play mind games with you. You have to wonder why the universe can be so cruel. But in a strange way, Nick, your father dying was the best thing that ever happened to you
Wow.
because it led you to me. I love you, son.
Oh, God. Here we go. He's warming it up. He's warming it up. He hasn't hit the punchline yet.
This must be a gift for me, I presume. Nick, could you
Another Mel Coleman special here. Oh, my God. It looks like a 3-year-old made it.
a happy Father's Day card for me from the heart? Should I read it right now?
Surprised they found colored paper backstage to do it up.
To Dad, you are the greatest TNT champion in history, and I can only dream of having half your talent, but I will keep striving to prove my worth. Love, Nick.
Oh.
That was very thoughtful, Nick. I appreciate that very much, and I can. This is. Can I open this? Whoa, impressive.
Looks like they never let it dry.
Did you do this yourself? Wow. That's that is it's okay. But Nick, this card,
Wow. Here we go.
you're a wordsmith. I mean, the colors you used are popping off the page. It's unbelievable. I've never been so proud to be a father in my life.
Kill Switch is going to go kill off Christian here.
I will cherish this card forever. You're so thoughtful, Nick. Thank you. Kill switch. His name is Kill Switch. Shut your mouths.
Ah, here we go.
Kill Switch, why can't you be more like Nick?
Wow, how dare he do that to Kill Switch?
Whoa! Hey! What are you doing? I didn't excuse you. I didn't tell you to leave. Get back in line. Toe the line. Take your spot back. I have something important I want to say, and trust me, you're not gonna want to miss this. Come back here.
All right.
That's a good looking dude, though.
He's trying.
No secret, a few weeks ago at Double or Nothing, I came up short
Yep.
But what you might not realize is there's alternate footage that clearly shows my shoulder was up. Now our EDPs wanted to do the right thing and show this footage as they do. But I politely asked them not to do it because we as a family, we don't make excuses. We roll up our sleeves and we get back to work. I will be the World Heavyweight Champion.
So wait.
And the path to the World Heavyweight Championship starts with winning the Trios Championships. That's right. It's my gift to the both of you. Yeah, my gift to you.
So they're going to try and take out the Bang Bang Gang?
Shut your mouth. I know it's uncommon for the father to give out gifts on Father's Day. But that's
All right, this is starting to...
they'll move mountains to even just see a
This is starting to fan out a little bit here. Bring it back in, Christian.
Tony Khan's father lent him millions upon millions upon millions of dollars to start his own wrestling company just to see his son smile. But here's the thing, Tony. As of right now, this very instant, I declare AEW my company. I am the greatest signing in the history of AEW. I am the most talked about
Wait.
influential superstar in this sport.
Wait.
I am going to win every single accolade there is to win, and I will
Wait.
not stop until I go down as the greatest wrestler in history. Tony, I am your father now.
Whoa!
We are the patriarchy. We are the next Trios champions. We are the faces of TNT now and forever.
Now and forever? You didn't say it together. Oh, God. Like, as soon as he said I'm the best signing ever, I just thought, bing, we're going to get somebody new here.
It's the 1-year anniversary of Collision. And you're looking at the Collision Cowboys. The men who built Collision brick by brick. I broke my freaking back making Collision.
All right, I like this.
And as the Collision Cowboys, we hold a lot of gold.
Collision Cowboys. I like that slogan.
But they can't handle the pressure. We got House of Black tonight. We heard Christian Cage wants a shot at these. I mean, I know it's Father's Day, but that doesn't mean you get special privilege. You gotta get in line. Get in line. And as for House of Black tonight, I don't know if you've just been sitting and hanging around in the dark, so open up your eyes, dilate those pupils, because I don't see Jay White here. So tonight is not for the titles. Tonight is about proving whether or not you can hang with the
Oh, and
Collision Cowboys. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Guns up.
all right, well, to me, that just tells me that the House of Black's winning that one, so we can set up a trios title match here. But Christian wants to go for the trios title. I find that an interesting way to move things up here a bit, but yeah, it would be interesting to see if we could get somebody like one of the outstanding signings coming in here. This is going to be a lot of fun. If you haven't seen these two work one-on-one together, like, they have a lot of experience with each other, so this one should go really well. This is part of that crew there that you put them together, and they're going to be smooth everywhere here. You got these two. You got Daniel Garcia. You got Wheeler Yuta. So we got 3 more spots left here. I guess that's the way it works. You got one more show for you. Winner of this gets number 4. Next Dynamite, you get number 5, and Rampage, they'll probably put number 6. Even if they do a Battle Royal or a Last Chance match.
As you can see, 3 men have already made it to the ladder match. Mark Briscoe is already the ROH World Champion. Takeshita and Jack Perry. One man will
I'd love to see an indie guy get that one of those spots there.
Styles, as Lee Moriarty will use his technical ability.
Hell, why not see maybe that Ricky Che can get that indie guy that's out there? Where it's supposed to be coming up here soon. Ricky Che, he'd be a hell of a wrestler in a ladder match, I would think. But in all seriousness, it's been funny, like this whole year when we're talking about the 2024 year of the signee, the year of the free agent. Realistically, most of the free agents that are out there are going to get re-signed. Like the latest one that we heard from the horse's mouth is Chad Gable, who confirmed that he has re-signed with WWE, and despite not winning the Intercontinental Championship today, spoilers. Dante got a little bit of an attitude there. I like it. As long as he doesn't blow a knee out, we'll be fine here. Hot diggity dog, that was a chop.
Big chop that time by Dante Martin. How about the interview with Dante being, Dante used that seamless. Yeah, absolutely seamless.
Oh, God, that sucked.
That interview in the back that was interrupted.
That's an arm you don't have to worry about now.
More about that. But right now, fans, we remind you this match continues in picture.
All right. So, since I got a few more people in chat from when I was talking about it earlier, I don't know if you heard about the new Rogers deal with WBD starting in January. If AEW eventually signs with WBD, which it almost seems like it's perfectly lined up for that right now.
This on commentary, former international champion Roderick Strong.
There is a very big potential that AEW will switch stations next January, because
Bang Bang Gang, there's a number 1, 2.
WWE is moving to Netflix for all programming for
Elimination match tonight.
for Canadians, and when it comes to all WWE programs moving over there, which is going to save me $15 because I still have the network and I don't need it anymore.
Look at Lee Moriarty again, grounding Dante Martin. You want to see something stiff? Just watch this. Vicious joint manipulation. I thank you, sir. Immigration, imitation, the best form of flattery. That's one of the Nigel McGuinness playbook. Yeah, you should know that, Tony. You've been watching my matches.
Oh, I love this.
Absolutely. Pick up on that.
These guys watching old Ring of Honor wrestlers and just commenting how great their moves are and whatnot. But yeah, the video is moving from the WWE video is moving all straight over to Netflix, and then right now Sportsnet has nothing for wrestling, so there might be a possibility they can move AEW over. And if we could get AEW regularly on Sportsnet 360, just like they have Raw and SmackDown right now, and NXT, I would be all over that. Saves everybody money, gets you off this horrible streaming service, because just trying to log in and trying to work on this, just It's just horrible to go through, to be honest with you. God bless Tony Schiavone. Nigel draws a picture of a middle finger. That's great. I didn't get a chance to watch the press conference, but based on what I heard and based on everything that went on, I heard contrary to other shows, because I don't know if anybody asked about the finishes, but that would be definite proof to me. There was, I do believe the questions were pre-screened today. Compared to other shows, I didn't get a chance, like I said, I haven't had a chance to watch the press conference, haven't had a chance to watch the show. And technically, if I was Triple H, even though he has the PR skills of, how do I put? He has the PR skills of Donald Trump in court. I think it's the best way to put it right now. And if I was him, what I would actually say is Ricochet is still under contract to us, and we don't have anything further to say about it. He's not wrong. Because it might be Forbidden Door Day that he does get released, so. Mr. Vic, how the hell you doing tonight? It's been an interesting night so far. Deonna Purrazzo beat Thunder Rosa in a hell of an ODQ match. Thanks to a dick kick and a camera in the face. Dick kick of a cameraman and then a camera in her face. I'm not in, never mind. The Blackpool Combat Club defeating... Here babysitting my kid and his little friend. Oh, God. Just pull out Fortnite for him. They'll be so preoccupied they won't know what to do. Video games is the ultimate babysitter, honest. If they're too young, pull out something Mario. Well, yeah, I remember babysitting, but you think that works? Boy, I've been a little shocked today. Oh, God. What, the fact you didn't win the title? KJ, how you doing tonight? I know you were watching Clash of the Castle today. We were just talking a little bit, hit pieces here and there. Nigel McGuinness compared Christian Cage to all the famous fathers of society. And Tony Schiavone compared Christian Cage to Darth Vader. So that was a moment. Oh, Dante gets the ladder match. That'll be fun. Yeah, they set up for that. Well, yeah. No, I hope everything's okay, Vic. I know you're a bit of, like you said, you're in a bit of shock here. And yeah, I haven't been able to watch the pay-per-view. What I'm going to do is probably, as I'm rendering the video, I always live for Star Wars references. Absolutely. We found out it's going to be the Acclaimed versus the Bucks on Wednesday in an Eliminator match for the tag titles. Definitely check out the women's tag and the main. I heard the story about the main and When Charles Martavius comes out and says he's still injured, ugh. Boo the main, yeah. Like, I want to hear this because I know McGee said that they absolutely lost the crowd when Punk came out, but yeah, the early part of the where Drew got, yeah, I could just imagine that ovation at the start. Okay. Drew getting love was great. Punk can F off, yeah. And even tonight, now you're getting Lio Rush in. Lio Rush helping out Top Flight and Andretti. This could be an interesting team here. But we're probably going to have to get somebody on the other side as well. But it's nice when you get some heels and faces. Honestly, should have been able to WDQ saying if they want to put the title. With all due respect, they shouldn't have booked the match to begin with. The reason they don't want to put the title on Drew is the fact that you got one major show away from having... oh my God. Hold on. All those posts on X that went out today that are like, oh, if you're reading this tweet, you have the same amount of goals as Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl in the Stanley Cup. Shut your dirty mouths. That is over now. McDavid just scored. Hashtag cue the comeback. Ooh, a Sheeta promo. Don't speak till the game is over. Hashtag cue the comeback. Wayne is guaranteeing a comeback here. Wayne is here for a reason here tonight. And the other reason why I'm pretty sure that's going to happen, next week, one of my favorite promotions in town, RCW, they booked a show for today. All right, fine. They moved it to the afternoon. A Saturday afternoon, you can get away with it. They booked their next show for Friday. Oh, by the way, if the Oilers survive this one and survive the next one, guess when the Oilers play next? Friday here. Like, quit stumbling over yourselves. Jesus. Oh. Just funny that way, but what can I say? No, I heard highlights of the show were this afternoon were Chelsea Green in the women's title match, Drew's ovation, the Unholy Alliance winning the tag titles. The opening match was good. They're probably going to do Solo versus Cody at Money in the Bank in Toronto. I'm guessing that's probably going to be a thing at this point because they're probably going to sit up. Chelsea's the greatest, should be champ. No. Karens never win. You never let Karens win. Don't you realize that? She can never win the title. It was so wholesome, that tag win. Plus, you enjoyed the match, yeah. So while I'm rendering this and getting it all put together, I'm probably I'll put it on my TV here. I do have a DVR privilege. The one advantage why I'm glad I still have the network is the fact it's on a channel here in Edmonton, so I can actually program it like the old-fashioned way. When it goes to Netflix, that's a whole different story here. It'll be nice because then we can have the other shows there too. So what do they do with Jade now? That's the real question. I saw the comments that you made about the match and Jade's performance when she was by herself. if it's really where you were saying it's at, you might have to write her off with an injury. They're doing her versus Bianca sooner than we thought. That could be a SummerSlam match. You know that, right? Like, we're probably going to get Logan Paul versus LA Knight. By the way, shout out to LA Knight with the whole home invasion gimmick that made it look funny. AEW makes home invasion look serious. WWE makes home invasion look goofy. Also made Logan Paul's security look like doofs, which seems somewhat accurate. But yeah, in terms of AEW, like everything's lining up great right now. I'm gonna guess that on Wednesday we're gonna have a ton of new matches announced for Forbidden Door here, just because a lot of the wrestlers are gonna start filtering over now. Poor Jade. Yes, she's made some horrific mistakes, but yeah, I think they've written her off for a bit. I think they might have to in some case here. I love that David's starting to walk the camera range and all of a sudden, boom, get out of the way. Either that or, like I said, SummerSlam versus Beyond. Yeah, they could go with that. Do they want to put Bianca heel already? So theoretically, we're getting everybody that's going to be involved in the ladder match. Because right now there's 3 people that they're having another all-star tag on Wednesday. No, I do find it funny that Kyle's gone away from the Vancouver Canucks gear now, finally. It's gone to the Sally, like a Chelsea type person, yeah. My thoughts on Jade are very simple. She might do better, she might do worse going forward. I don't see her in wrestling by 2026. 2026, I see her in movies, on TV, away from... Well, according to my neighbor, the Oilers scored again. So out this window, I have neighbors upstairs yelling at each other. This way, I have neighbors watching the Oilers game and, screaming out loud. So I'm assuming that we scored. Or Skinner finally made a save. Oh no, Nurse scored. We're up by 4 now, so unless we're the Toronto Maple Leafs, we should be okay. I really want to look at those U2s. Wait, did Sheeta wrestle tonight? No, the women's match for tonight was Deonna Purrazzo versus Thunder Rosa in a no DQ match, which actually turned out really well. Just ended in a... You know how at the pay-per-view the match ended suddenly at a, like, it had a flow to it, then all of a sudden it just boom boom done. We had the same thing here where it had a nice flow, it beating the hell out of each other. Then all of a sudden out of the blue, Deonna goes to Dick Kick City on a picture cameraman, not a video one, a picture one on ringside. Grabs the handheld camera, smashes it into Thunder Rosa's face, and then stretches her along the ropes. And of course, Thunder Rosa's out, can't respond to the referee, so he calls it. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. We're getting people that are involved in matches with each other. That's why you got Sabre and Cassidy there. We got 2 more spots to fill in next week. We got 2 weeks till the... I keep forgetting it's 2 weeks to the pay-per-view, not 1. But you can start seeing that a lot more NJPW wrestlers are being involved in the cards this week. Now I'm going to say... we were showing it earlier here tonight. So, once again, repping Deonna Purrazzo because I know all about winners. And once again, she won again. So I say I need to wear some Oilers gear here, but I'm letting little Wayne take care of that here. So yeah, and off the top of the show, we had the Blackpool Combat Club take on Leo Rush. Hashtag stream shirt, yeah. I should almost make that thing, but we'll see. It was TMDK, the Mighty Don't Kneel. They also had Rocky Romero and Leo Rush is the other tag team on the other side, so. So Fletcher and O'Reilly are the 2 people that I include there. Tony and Mira Shirakawa contract signing. This could be interesting to say the least. Bucks and the Acclaimed, well, I don't know which way I want to go with that. Strickland and Ospreay, that's going to be a great promo battle. And then, yeah, MJF and Roosh to start off. So I will do my best to get on here a little bit earlier so we can talk a little bit as the show's coming on air. Because you know that's going to be...
What the hell is that?
Sorry, I see Jericho instantly. I hit that button. Because if that's a selling feature to bring us back here next week... no... Jericho and Big Bill versus Private Party. All right, Bill can carry that match. Isaiah Marquand can... Bobrovsky got pulled. It's starting, folks. It's starting. Once you start getting to it, once you start pissing somebody off, that's when things start to go crazy here. But we'll see what happens. We'll leave it at that. But with this being the last full commercial as we're going into our main event here coming up, I do give you a quick breakdown of what's coming up here. Tomorrow I'm going to Gamescom here in Edmonton, so it's all about board games, video games. I know a lot of people are familiar in the chat here. Adam Blank, remember the game. He's going to be there along with Andre C. They'll be hanging out at their booth there, so I'll stop by, say hi there, check everything out, maybe pick up some swag, as the kids call it these days. When I get back, I was aiming for 8 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Mountain. Play it by ear, because if it's good, I might stick around a little longer and whatnot. Watching someone stream from GameCon, yeah, all the fighting tournaments are going to be streaming from there, so I haven't had a chance to watch them. Basically, I was on stream last night, and when I wasn't on stream, I was working, sort of like what happened today, so I haven't had a chance to see what Alberta's talent's bringing, but if I had a chance, and if I would have been able to book the 2 days off, I would have been there all 3 days. I would have loved being down there. That'd be like a kid in a candy store. And I probably would have applied for one of the tournaments even if I wouldn't be successful being there. But you never know. You know, you always got to you can't gain experience unless you try, right? I even noticed in last year when I took part, I went 0-2, but I could tell by that second match I improved immensely. I gotta throw this out here. Just gonna throw this little extra post out here. If you guys are following me on X, I absolutely love this. It's the picture of Heidenreich closing up, trying to close the casket on the Taker, and Taker just opening up, popping right back up, with the caption, "The Oilers when they're about to be eliminated." But no, so Garo Mark of the Wolves is what I'm looking at tomorrow night, with the announcement of with City of the Wolves coming out, their sequel. Let's just check out the original for the Xbox. Then I won't be back. I might be here Tuesday. I doubt it, but I might be. Next time I'll be around is Wednesday with our AEW Dynamite Sidecast, with what appears to be an absolute damn loaded show. I miss Juice. I really did. Okay, so the House of Black didn't do the free bird. Nobody else is allowed to do the free bird. So Switchblade Jay White is the official tag member. Just backing things up to let you know, on Rampage, there was a whole knighting ceremony, and White turned around and said he is, Juice Robinson is 3/4 of the AEW Trios champions now. I'm glad this has been corrected now at this point. So I do love this. I love that Malachi actually came out when he was coming up, when he was coming in AEW. Is JY hurt? No, I might be taking some time off. I haven't heard anything about him being hurt, because he has covered a couple rampages. So here's the thing about AEW: you don't mind having a couple weeks off if you don't need it, right? I'd have to look it up and see if anything's come up, but I haven't heard of Jay White being hurt. Even still, do you really need him right now that Juice is back? You want to have him back, don't get me wrong. Rather have Juice with the trios and White go solo. Yeah, like that's eventually what I would like to see as well. But you know what? You deal with the hand you're dealt, and this very well could be a way to. How do I put this polite? Well, we could end up getting like a 3-way or a 4-way trios. Trios match for the title, and that's how you get it off them. Then you can reconfigure it to bring Juice back into the mix, right? Is it just me, or is this a very interesting choice of a main event? I know if I would have done this in WWE 2K24 My GM, Levesque could be all over my ass for booking two heels against each other. Yeah, but he's boring. Huh? Juice tried to throw a hip toss, and Black just said, no, I'm good. Wow. That, doing that to Malachi might not be... EVW games can be predictable, yeah. And Austin almost rolled his ankle on Juice. That was always interesting. That was funny. That was funny. As soon as Brody tags in, Austin's like, nope. You want to talk about somebody that I'd love to see get a world championship? Brody King. Right here, this monster. The Juice is screwed. Are we seriously going to see this? Brody needs a title run of some sort? Yes. Guns up, guns down. And now we get the obligatory brawl around the building. Good luck on having this sorted out anywhere. All right, this is a fun run here for these guys. But we were even talking about it earlier here. Jay Quick was talking about apparently AAA got a deal with one of the Spanish channels. So he was actually watching Triple Mania this afternoon. So then you got Triple Mania, you had Clash of the Castle, you got Collision. Like, if you're a wrestling fan, there is no reason to be bitter anymore. Unless you're being bitter at CM Punk, which is totally forgivable at this point. Or Jeff Hardy. I almost feel sad for Jeff Hardy in a way. But I like being bitter. It's like, yeah, I get it. But even with Jeff Hardy showing up at TNA last night, that's my bitter point. It's not a bitter out of being angry. It's bitter out of being sad. Like, this guy is one of the top convention guys because of his charisma. And Brody just set himself flying into three guys in the corner. Wow. Like, I hope Hardy's in a good place, but I honestly don't want to see him. Like, he's just a constant case of, you know. The thing is, McGee, I don't think anybody's willing to say no to him because of the amount of money he could bring in. Because, like, he's charismatic as all hell. And it's been proven. Numbers go up when Jeff Hardy's announced for conventions. Colton's going to get absolutely murdered. True, absolutely for nostalgia. Do I think he should wrestle again? No. I don't think either. Even Matt, at most cases, he's burning gas right now. He's burning off the old diesel out of the tank before, before you finally move over to electric vehicles, but that's a whole different topic on another day. But yeah, the nostalgia is the big thing with this, and don't get me wrong, AEW's done it well with Sting as well, right? Like, Sting was not even close to where he needed to be, but yeah, Jeff just, He's never going to get himself right if he thinks he's got to be in the ring all the time. The thing that scares me more than anything is if a guy like Jeff Hardy, even Matt Hardy to that point, if they die in the ring, if they die at an event, I hate to sound morbid here, but if they pass at an event, do you know how much scrutiny everybody's going to go through? I think the problem is they also still try to wrestle like it's mid-2000s. Yeah, because that's what got him over. But that's why 80s wrestlers, you know, they don't get injured, but they don't go over now because it's a different style now. Everybody's got a shelf life. Nice little trios bump there. They're not in the 20s anymore? Yeah, no, absolutely not. It's the adaptability. Look at Randy. Yeah, like. So I will throw this out now, but I will also throw this out on Wednesday. I am looking for somebody who is wanting to check out Blood and Guts with me next week, or on the 24th of July. Because I said any special, if there's anybody you want to see on here, not just somebody regularly in chat, but if there's anybody you want to see particularly watch this match with me, or watch the show with me that night, let me know. All the bumps they took, they have to hurt every day. Like, hell, all I can say is Ric Flair's last match. You guys remember that? The fact that Flair apparently can't remember a quarter of that match. But yet he still wants to get back in the ring. The problem is there's always some promoter that'll be wanting to do that, right? There's always a promoter that wants to be a part of that cash where you get from Hardy there, right? That's why some wrestlers just can't give it up, because they know they can make money even though they're going to kill themselves doing it. Aubrey's looking at Juice, and she legit wonders if you got to kill him or not. Yeah, I know you're out traveling right now, so, or you'll be out traveling next month at this time. I got a few ideas. I just, like I said, I wanted to see if you guys have anything in particular you want to see. Because I know Blood and Guts isn't exactly... Blood and Guts is not exactly one of the matches I'm the most favor of, because I'm not a very big Blood, Guts, and Gore guy, which makes it ironic that I am such an AEW fan. Well, there's an old school move, and there's the hot... Mrs. Rhea Ripley with the hot tag. Jesus. Oh, God. Lawn dart. Who needs to send your shoulder into a guy when you can send somebody else's? Jackhammer. Goldberg be jealous. Well, Goldberg's always jealous or cranky or... Speaking of Goldberg being upset and jealous and all cranky, and oh my God, we're up 6-1. I'm pretty confident in this one now. Oh no.
Question about it, when you land that meteora, try and land low.
Oh no.
Shoulders of the opponent. Yeah, make it tag. Buddy looks in trouble. Fans, this
That doesn't look good. Samson, get over there.
That certainly changes the focus of this match. Buddy Matthews on the outside, barely able to stand. Yeah, the medical staff here is going to check in with Buddy, that left knee.
So now we got Rhea and Buddy both on the shelf.
Two members out here now. Looks like Brody King, at least for the time being, is going to have to go this all alone. But by the looks of the Bang Bang Gang, he can do it. Absolutely, he's going to have to. You're right.
Ah, damn it.
Buddy as well.
It's one thing about picture in picture. You can see little stuff like this.
Get a chance now. This respite. Just watch the knee of Matthews.
Yeah, he came down hard on that canvas. Instead, just popped. But he did to himself. Absolutely, he did to himself. But at the same time, it's a movie stunt all the time.
Slight error on the part of Matthews, aiming a slight bit higher. Seems to have cost him. You can tell he's in the tremendous amount of pain.
But they only got about 5 minutes left, so they should be able to get through this. Brody's keeping the tag up. I love... you see Aubrey here running traffic for everybody?
Strength in numbers. Okay. So we are really actually very, very concerned
So are we gonna call the match or what? Or are you just gonna do 3-on-2?
and we saw it on replay. Is anyone tough enough to continue? It would be Buddy. You're right. Seen him do a number of injuries.
Just run the damn match.
But yeah, I think the tape's coming off. Yeah, if this does continue, it looks like the House of Black are going to be a disadvantaged handicap.
All right, now we're gonna reset here as Buddy's gonna be taken to the back. All right. Watch the Bang Bang Gang go after him. Ooh. Ooh. I'm sorry, I'm looking at that kneecap. And that kneecap don't look straight.
This is the reason why Leroy off the top. Matthews is a little bit high. You can see him reaching the left knee. Drop.
That kneecap looked like it moved a few inches. They should have a stretcher. You know, the thing about wrestling, they probably do have a stretcher available, but he's too proud to do it. And that's where that stupid pride comes in, right? Because, well, hell, look at it right now. You got Dax Hardwood on the IL now that should have been there since Vegas, but he still worked another pay-per-view, and now he's got a bump on his back the size of the size of the guilt that the Blue Jays pitchers have for not getting shutouts every game. There, I turned the topic around real quick. House of Black still win this one, but it's going to be tighter there. If it was a head or neck bad, I get a stretcher, a knee not as bad. If it was Brody in the knee, I would bring the stretcher because you ain't carrying him out.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot going through the mind of Malachi Black right now, to be very honest with you. And let's see how this match transpires.
You're a sign the crowd's still not over Harambe. Jesus! My God! Brody with just a couple moves can change the complexion of this match all the way around. It sucks that we're in this position, but you definitely know who your face and your heel is now. Jesus, Malachi. Let's go. Malachi is so damn seamless. You almost take advantage of how good he is. It's believable the House of Black could still win. Absolutely. Malachi is just that X factor, right? Because Malachi just, Malachi's one of those that you could believe would be an MMA champion, let alone a wrestling champion. Wow, rabbit punch. That's a nice modification of the Superman punch. Because the rabbit punch actually seems like it would be very effective. Use that on a guy like Danielson where he's had neck issues. They want to go to Yuma. It ain't going to work. Famouser. Don't use somebody else's finisher. It ain't going to help you here. So what are they going to try and do here for a finisher? Oh, God, they got it. 3-10 to Yuma on Brody. Oh, that's great. Hey, out of the blue, Pac shows up. Question for you, chat. You think that was audible? If that was an audible, my God. Is Buddy... Who knows at this point? Honestly, looking at his kneecap, I don't think Buddy's all right. There is a potential for having Pac as part of the House of Black, really. You want to talk about somebody dark and demented? Okay.
There's only one problem. You're not a trio anymore. Oh, for crying out loud. Concerto on the head of Buddy Matthews. Ice cold.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that Pac's going to join him at this point.
Swing back to check on their third man, who already has a knee injury. What in the hell is wrong with
So I don't know if that knee is legit or not. This very well could be a way to write him off completely. And he left the photo there.
in our first year anniversary here on TNT? And don't forget
If he doesn't like it, sell the damn thing. You know AEW fans are nuts for auctions like that, right?
the first match, MJF against Rooch. When that
But yeah, like you could totally get away with that.
starts, we'll find out how
But yeah, that's
to begin it.
that's it for Collision tonight. Honestly, I think it was a really good show for a 1-year anniversary. The BCC versus Team NJPW, that was a really solid start. Wheeler got a lot of action in. Claudio looked like $1 million. TMDK looked like a very solid tag team. Then you come back and you got the qualifying match with Dante Martin and Lee Moriarty. That was a lot of fun, with Martin getting the win there. So he's going to the ladder match. You got Deonna Purrazzo and Thunder Rosa in a heck of a no disqualification match, where Thunder Rosa ends up getting. She doesn't verbally submit. She was passed out after getting hit in the face with a camera by Deonna, which might set up a cage match here at this point. Very well could be the issue with that. So whether that finishes this rivalry off or not, who knows at this point. You got Hichecero in there. Sorry, I'm going back over this again because there was a Hichecero that had a great performance there. Dalton Castle, more Dalton Castle on the TV, of course. Was a great one there. The Father's Day celebration, you still see more of those points of where Luchasaurus is going to stray away from the gang. But it looks like we're going to get a feud between House of Black and the Patriarchy, which that'll be a fun filler while we're waiting for... maybe Jay White is injured and they're just taking their time right now to heal that up. So the Acclaim setting up their tag title or their tag eliminator match with the Bucks on Wednesday. Whatever, dudes. We'll just that would have to be my low point of the show. Having the VPs fighting with the VPs there for a little bit just seemed to drag a little bit too long compared to what it should have. And then that main event, I hope that Buddy, I hope Buddy's okay. If his knee's really screwed up, well, that kneecap did not look right. That kneecap absolutely did not look right. But the fact that Pac might be available there to fit that spot right now and trying to set up that, because you could play this one up for a little while here. But here's the problem. Here's the problem for Christian Cage. They're going after the House of Black. Malachi's dad, isn't he already dead? Like he runs hell? I thought that that's where, the whole thing's set up there. So knees are funny. You could strain it or tear it, and both might not need surgery. Absolutely. Same thing with shoulders. Like I was joking about him being Mr. Rhea Ripley. Rhea's actually trying to go through rehab rather than surgery to fix her shoulder up and hoping to get back sooner than later. So either way, if he is injured, which it does look like that's the case, best wishes on a speedy recovery right now. And if he's not injured, congrats for working all of us just nicely there. Because he looked like he died about just about as well as the Panthers' ability to win in 4 games straight. So, sorry, I had to get another Oilers shot in there for me here. So.